it's Siobhan at BookTubers. I know I haven't been around much, but I'm back. So for those of you who haven't been here before, my name's Siobhan. I do book reviews, I talk anything books. I'm a writer as well. I'm trying to get published, so I talk about that sometimes, and like other things as well, whatever takes my fancy. Also, I want to start off by saying I know about that. It's going to get pointed out, I'm sure. My nose got sore and white makeup just wasn't sitting on it, so just... it is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I know I haven't been around much. I know I keep saying, oh, I haven't been around, and then coming back on. You know, with everything that's happened in the last year, there's been a lot of uncertainty with my work. I work in retail. I just haven't been able to focus properly, but things seem to be settled now. So I'm trying to think about what I want to do with this channel, how I want to organise it, the things I want to include in it and things I don't want to include in it. So in the coming weeks, I'm probably going to organise some stuff a bit better, try and get in contact with someone who can do graphics because I can't. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, I thought the best way to start this off is to do a small BookTube tag. So Pauline from Froster Wings It has tagged me in a small BookTube challenge. I'll do my best with it. I'll be honest, like, because a lot of what I do is reviews, I know that I'm very easily swayed by other people's reviews, so I don't often watch BookTube. I think as well, like, because I love things like young adult contemporary, as you can tell by my shelves, like, I don't think there's as much, like, as many people who read it as there are people who read young adult fantasy or, you know, adult books or anything like that. So I think it's really underrated as a genre, but it also means that there's fewer people doing what I'm doing. Sorry, I can hear the traffic outside. I'm sorry if you can as well. Yeah, so just do my best because I know that at the end I'm supposed to tag people, but I don't actually have anyone to tag. So instead of me tagging someone, I'd like to say, if you have any recommendations of booktubers I should watch, whether they do young adult contemporary or not, whatever they do, I'm interested. I'd love to know some more people. I think I only know SavyWritesBooks and Pauline herself, and Savvy is like a major channel in comparison to both of us, so I don't count that. First question is, how long have you been on YouTube? I had to double check this because I wasn't sure. Doing BookTube has been 9 months. It doesn't feel like 9 months. That's probably because, like, at first I was really into it. I had nothing else to do. I could just plan my stuff, and then, like, everything happened. Yeah, it doesn't feel like 9 months, but it is 9 months. 9 months since I covered The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which was my first one. What types of booktube I make? Mainly it's just straight reviews. I've done things like author profiles, or I've done like the bookshelf tour. As you can see, since then I've just stuffed it. It's rammed. All of my bookshelves get this way. I told my mum I wanted to change everything in my room into bookshelves, and she thought I was saying getting rid of them. No. So yeah, I'm thinking of more things to do, like, but I think all in moderation. Like, I've got to spend some time planning, and I'm awful at that. So we'll see. So the next question is, what do you love about BookTube? As I said, I don't interact a lot with other readers or booktubers or authors either, so it's nothing personal. It's just, like I said, I don't want to have my views influenced before I put them out. But I think I love that you can do that. Like, you can make a review and you can put things in a way that I think sometimes when you type things out, that the tone that you're trying to convey isn't always there. At least in social media, it's very strange that social media you can't convey emotion as well as you can in a story. I do prefer that I can get my point across in the tone I want it to be, without, you know, worrying, like, did I use the wrong word? Did this not come across properly? Was my sarcasm a little bit hidden? And also I feel like I keep myself in check a little more, that I'm not going to be just negative for negative's sake. Like, if I have a negative comment to make, it's for a just reason. Like, I've given a good reason for it. But yeah, I think I'd love to see what other people are doing. I don't know if everything that's out there would suit me, but I think it's awesome that so many people can go on YouTube and talk about books and talk about things they love and interact in another way entirely with it, and I'm so behind that. What types of books do I read? I mainly read young adult contemporary, as I said, but I will read pretty much anything. Maybe not like gore, but yeah, I like mysteries. I don't like when I don't have time to read a mystery because I'm that person who has to know, and I would try and look at the back of the book and then hate myself for it. I love classics now that I don't have to overanalyze them. Got a couple of historical books I want to read. I like autobiographies of interesting people. I'm not one of those people who's like the latest celebrity, I'm going to read their autobiography. I don't really, it doesn't grab me. I like comic books. Yeah, like I said, a little bit of everything. Romance, historical fiction. Yeah, mainly fiction though. The occasional non-fiction book, but yeah, mainly fiction. I feel like with young adult, it kind of tackles feelings, and I think even my age, like, you're still trying to tackle certain situations and certain feelings, and those things are still there in young adults, so it doesn't matter how old you are, it still has relevance. Sometimes it's just a fun light read, and I like that. Like, sometimes you don't need to have your brain on, you want to do something that's fun and like not too, like, you can pick it up and put it down. But I think young adult contemporary as well, it deals with so many different issues. Like, just behind me I can see a story about people who were being murdered, who were homeless. Rosie Loves Jack, which is told from the perspective of someone with Down syndrome. The Holly Smell books that I covered recently that are about dealing with grief. You know, like, I don't think I've got Butter, but I think I've got Erin Lange. Oh yeah, Rebel Bully, Geek and Pride. Yeah, they were, I think they were running from the police. They ended up like going across country trying to escape people that they thought were the police, and I won't spoil it, but yeah, it gets really involved. And yeah, I will always be a cheerleader for young adult contemporary. My favourite video to make so far, I think it was the author profile on Kat Clark, because, you know, I could focus on just her, and I am thinking about doing more. I definitely want to do one on Holly Smell, but I think I'd have to reread the Geek Girl books to do that. I definitely enjoyed doing that. I don't know, I feel like, because all of my videos are kind of the same sort of topic, nothing really majorly stands out. I mean, the Bryson Keller book that I did, and I found out it was based on 7 days, that was kind of fun to do it differently. Actually, that's the one that's had the most views out of all my videos, which is so bizarre to me, because I've got some controversial stuff as well, and people aren't that bothered. But yeah, that one really took off. For all those people who love 7 days, thank you. I think I've basically done Froster's video now, so yeah, that's my small BookTube tag. So it wasn't that exciting or varied, but yeah, like I said, it's something I'm definitely thinking about. Like, now that I've got set days at work as well, which I've never had before, I had a little bit of a health issue, and then like now I'm feeling better, so I can start planning this sort of stuff. And I think I'm just gonna pick a day to record, do a couple of videos for the week, edit and post a couple of times. But I'm still working out the kinks on that and how I want to structure this channel. I do actually have another channel that I started ages ago. I don't think there's anything on it, but I might put some more stuff, like the stuff I did with Noah, the snack unboxings and stuff like that. I might put that on that channel, but yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna leave it here now. I hope you enjoyed my waffle. Like I said, if you have any small booktubers to recommend me, I would really appreciate that. I do want to watch more people. I always end up watching like documentaries and stuff on YouTube, or like anti-MLM videos, or Emily D. Baker and stuff like that, and Baumgartner, who does like art restoration. So it's always quite cerebral what I watch on YouTube. Although I say that, I just watched this thing where someone did like loads of coloured matches like in a line and did it like a race of what would burn faster. So it's not always that cerebral, I guess. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.